No one can see anything, but here is for caster. You find yourself awakening in a bit of a smog as you cough and choke through the air, whiffing your hands back and forth. You kind of get to your feet, just dusting off. As you feel around yourself, you note all your items are gone and
Ah,
all your weapons as well. You have nothing in your inventory except a weird note.
oh, I guess I read the weird note.
You can, you just have to go to your inventory.
Oh, it's in there.
Yeah, it's in
Oh
there.
my God. Can't believe it. Can't believe this shit. All right. Lovely. Not what you wanna not what you wanna read when you wake up. All right. That's not good. Not good at all. Uh I guess looking around me just hey, you guys saw a scene where they went? As I address the demons in the amber.
You note them just swimming around, just kind of peering over you, a strange hissing in the back of your mind.
Yeah, I didn't think so, huh? Shame that you can't talk. I say as I just like walk out and peer around. They were trying to get into this door at the bottom, theoretically. Let me go see if they got it open as I try to lock.
You know that's the exact same lock as the room you just left, but it's completely locked still. Or I'm sorry, the
Mm.
same door.
Oh, okay. Ah, shit. Well, that's definitely not good. I don't even know how long they left to go. All right. This is definitely not good. I just like start heading up, just like taking care of my surroundings and listening since well everything travels here. Uh oof, this door. How about this door? I tried this door. Does it open?
As you grab the lock, or I'm sorry, the handle and just kind of twist it, just kind of pops open.
Ugh.
Just
Okay.
kind of peering into the room, you know the white marble bed that stands in the center of the bare room. Its mattress seems rotted and just corroded with something. You note golden hawks perched atop the bed corners. The room is seemingly furnished, but everything looks to have fallen apart into just cobwebs and dust.
Oh, golden hawks?
Uh,
Just
you,
just straight up golden hawks.
you know that upon closer inspection, they're just painted gold.
Shame. All right. Well, being that those are theoretically worthless. I just start heading up to this second door that seems to be up here. Since it's open, I just kind of like peer around the corner. Oh,
Yeah, and creature. Its mass is staggering. You'd say it's roughly the exact same height as one of the Amber Guardians in the temple. Yet its massive, just armor plating, sword and shield show that it's anything but. You could see them just kind of crouched around its foot, just kind of poking it and just chattering amongst themselves. Uh, do you eavesdrop or what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like stay around hidden and just listen to what they're saying.
As you kind of just listen in, you note one of them, the vampire that they called Zelia before, kind of just gets up stretching. Ah, this is stupid. We can't make it work. But if we could, we could probably kill Rahadin. That would be kind of cool. You note the white-haired one just shaking your head. Yeah, that would be fucking great. But if we killed Rahadin, then what? I mean, then Strahd would just get another Rahadin, and it'd probably be, I don't know, Bennett most likely. Uh, if he did that, then, little bro's just next in line for a psychopath. So we're still gonna look, right? I mean, he's still in the temple doing that weird shit. You note the hooded one just kind of shaking her head, getting up as well. Mm, yeah, but I mean, we haven't killed anything yet. Uh, That clown guy. He's as she says this. She just turns to your general direction. Uh, what do you do?
Uh,
Uh, you could, I guess, you can jump out of the way with a stealth check if you.
hmm Yeah, that's what I was planning to, hop out to do. Stealth, 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 stealth. Normal, go, please. Nifty. All
Oh,
right.
nice. My throw. What is that? 21.
Yeah.
You manage to kind of throw yourself at the door. Oop,
E- mhm.
and just kind of leaning against it as she turns and yawns. Like that clown face guy, we could just go back and kill him. Uh, all his stuff is pretty useless anyway. It's not like he could have used any of this. You could, well, you can't see them anymore.
Mm.
They just go back to conversing. I'm gonna end your turn there unless you have any actions you want to take.
Probably not. I'm probably gonna try to figure out how to get that to work when they leave.
All right, this brings us back into the tomb where just kind of hop to the side as it just brings its sword back around and just swipes once again at you. This time managing to connect a hit with you. It kind of throws you with the sword to the side. You kind of get moved over a bit. You manage, however, to deflect most of the damage and absorb it into yourself. It was a pretty gentle hit. You know that after kind of getting hit into the wall and just kind of sitting there, and looking back at the skeletons, that they don't seem to be very strong. In fact, they seem pretty much just to be animated bones. Uh, you barely got scratched by that sword blow. You note the skeleton just kind of wobbling towards you. What do you do?
Oh.
Eh, Oh, totem shrines, the ray. I'll start secreting. Okay. I'll start secreting this ooze and then crawling around the skeletons and leaving a trail behind me to get stuck in place. Yes, that is something that makes sense. Well, just make your movement and we'll secrete to the point of, let's be fair about this since this is interesting. You can move 40 feet, we'll do 20 feet. So you could do half your movement in secretion on the ground to create a sticky surface. I'm probably going to give them a chance to stick, so probably do Constitution save. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Let's add that to a feature you have. I like brown stuff. All right, cool. We'll do that later. Anyway, So you're putting it where? 5, 10, 15, 20 there? Oh, okay, you're typing. 5 feet in front of the skeleton. Oh, like that? I mean, you just gotta make like a decision. Gotta be clear about what you're doing. So you can either put it on the ground or put it on them, but determination. Yes, on the ground, then I'll actually just move back to where I was before. So you splish, splash, applesauce, all the stuff on the ground there. Good, good. There you go. So boom. That stuff's the splishy splashy. Okay. Cool. That's gonna be like an action. So movement wise and bonus action. Okie doke. Cool. All right. Boy howdy. Boy howdy. Boy howdy. Brings us back to Tilgrim and Casimir. Wait. Wait, if they move into it, want prep black web shot to shoot at them and set the webbing on fire. Your web shot doesn't set the webbing on fire. How do you what? You don't shoot fire. How would you shooting web set your web on fire? Same stuff. It said abyssal fire. I'll have to look at it. It shouldn't have. Yo, what the fuck are we listening to? Like, why does it sound like people are like fighting? It's awful. I hate shit like this. I'm sorry. Getting back to Togrim and Casimir, you note specifically that your brewing apparatus is, well, the liquid has fully formed into a black viscous liquid. Looking around and glancing at the shelves about, you don't note any other concoctions that look like this. You note as the concoction still kind of steams and bubbles, the bubbles and steam puffing up are fairly red. Um, it's almost as a almost like a red mist just kind of rising up as you kind of hear from Casimir just kind of turning to him quickly. You could see that his eyes open and then just kind of he slumps back down. What do you do?
Seeing that the potion has cured to the point where it's, well, black, I am going to gingerly take the vial of, well, I don't know the name of this, but the vial of this potion, and then uh, essentially just crouch down beside Casimir and kind of grab his head. Uh, okay, Casimir, I need you to just drink this. And I'm going to attempt to, I guess, feed uh, Casimir the potion. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
So you
Can I?
uh no, that's not how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. So you give Casimir the potion. As he swallows it, go ahead and roll a D2. Oh no, I'm sorry. D4.
Okay. Nothing added, just straight.
Just straight.
Okay. Here we go. Whew! Is that good?
Sorry, I actually have to give me a sec.
Four, my favorite number, be good.
There it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Roll a D20. Sorry about that. My
Oh wait,
bad.
it's a nap. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Yo, give me
No,
back
no,
my
it's
emotions.
fine. It's fine.
It's my
Okay.
fault.
Get a. Okay. Okay, that's
Holy shit.
decent. That's
Holy
decent.
shit. Okay. So as you note Casimir kind of taking the liquid in, you can see just his face kind of brighten slightly. You notice his eyes kind of open, but where the bleeding has stopped in his wound, his hand has kind of just slumped down, where you just notice the gaping hole. Um, it's the first time you actually can see into the chest. You know, whatever you gave Casimir has quickly set, and you could see just kind of black ooze gorging inside of him, almost coating the walls of flesh and rib torn and bone. Uh, as sinew kind of moves, you note that between both valves to the north and south, Casimir has somehow managed to magically seal off the area and cavity where his heart should be. Um, you note just kind of a black ooze slowly dripping almost from top to bottom, just kind of starting to coat the outside of the valve and almost eat away at the magic. You could see the black kind of just covering it over until nothing remains but this ooze. quickly you could see just it shoot down a viscous just shot into the southern part and almost connect, twist, and expand. You could see just the black ooze kind of congealing into this hard shell that somewhat resembles a heart as it pumps once. Casimir just kind of eyes glassy. You could see kind of a black in the back of his eyes just kind of come over and roll down in front of his eyes just kind of coat as he looks at you. Well, luckily you didn't brew it under a female sign, or that would have killed me. Uh, you did make sure you checked the tincture before you gave it to me, yeah?
uh, I just look at Kazran, not even understanding, but happy that he's. Well, it appears to be okay.
And you could just tell, like, just see him shaking his head. Ah, uh, it's nice to see you too. Listen, uh, I'm not very good at this. Well, the emotions. I still have, well, we still have some problems. This isn't going to last so long. I have about a day, and then it's, well, you try living with no heart. To the north, I have to go. See a demonic woman about, I don't know. You could see him just kind of shaking his head, kind of, still kind of in awe. With that, putting his hand against the door, he kind of just turns to you. Hey, uh, did you find anything else out about the potions in here?
Uh, besides the well, no, I didn't. No, all knows that there's the well, what's around us. Are
Hmm.
you? Is there no way to? I'm sure magic can somehow create you a heart, right? I'm sure I can. We can figure it out.
He just kind of looks at you. Hmm. I've never heard of a spell creating limbs.
I mean,
Maybe
it's
some type of celestial magic, but I'm afraid well, we're here. I might as well. We need to go north anyway. We're
yeah.
well, I don't know what's going on exactly. Uh, Prepare yourself.
Okay, I will. Uh,
Oh, I
before.
forgot.
Oh,
Sorry about that. Give me one sec. 10d4 plus 20.
a minimum 3. Okay. Oh, it's nice. Nice, right?
And by healing. There we go. Surface space. As he just kind of looks at his chest. Uh, that's not too bad. First time making a black healing potion.
Yes. Uh, when you told me what to do, I had no idea what I was creating. Just that it could somehow help.
I, if you ever find yourself in the swampy woods down south, or from here at least north, you can find some more of those mushrooms. Uh,
In the swamp down south, is it near the uh Brez? I think that's what the town was called.
eh, just don't go into the town. That, well, you won't live to talk about it. But if you can get to the outskirts, near well, just near the forest and just slower boreal areas, thanks to the cold, the mountains that come a little farther south, you'll find them there. Anywhere between. Again, don't go to that place. Perez, there's nothing there for you. Are you ready?
Uh, yes. Let me just grab. As I kind of, I guess, glance around, You there was the black potions that look very similar to what I made just now, right?
No, there were none.
Oh, none of those. Okay, fair.
There were just assorted colors.
Oh, okay. Uh, then in the apothecary, the alchemy kit is basically nailed down. Uh,
In the room, yes.
is it like chained or is it like there's a nail right into the stone? Like you can't even jiggle it a bit.
Yeah, it's just embedded into it with plating or bracing. So like just like a nail.
Okay, gotcha. Then okay. Then I'll just uh take adopting a more determined, focused look. I nod to Casimir. Let's go.
With that, he opens the door, kind of peering out. Casimir just looks back at you. Well, it seems we're still. He just kind of walks out. Come. Just kind of looking south and noting Bennett. Casimir looks back towards Tilgrim. Uh, Here, it's quite noisy in here, actually. Bennett, he says, kind of just walking towards you. Um, I'm going to just kind of enter you both in and roll initiative.
Oh, uh, okay. Is the stuff behind us also? Oh, yep, it is. Is it okay if I start right here? No, wait. No, this is fine. I'll just roll.
You can move if you need.
Oh, I can't. Okay, good, good. Man, okay, I want to be right here. Is that cool? This corner.
You scurry into the shadows of the corner.
Roll. That's how bad is that? How bad? That's decent.
That's decent. And as this happens, Khan, you look back and note the arrival of Casimir and Tilgrim. You could see on Casimir's chest is just kind of where his heart is, just this flat black kind of ribbed, just almost gelatinous mass that's kind of pulsing every now and then. His
On con?
eyes, no, this is Casimir. His eyes
Oh,
black. You note him kind of just greeting as Tilgrim scurries underneath him towards the corner. Um, as you note this, you just see like the massive golem just kind of rush past you, stopping. What do you do? Carl, are you gone? Are you here?
It's typing in chat.
Oh, okay. Kannas, Casimir, and Tilgrim pointing towards the skeletons. Wow! Dude, look at those skeletons. Releasing my fingers, the silence ends. Out of character. Oh, okay. Wait. Releasing my fingers was out of character? So did you like
No, that's me narrating the action you're in me. So seem as if I spoke it.
I was just confused because I was gonna say, are you like role playing real life? With the that ending, you can hear just kind of almost a chirping of bones and crackling as the skeletons all just you just kind of hear it. It's almost annoying sounding. It almost sounds like a woman's voice just kind of gnawing at you and just kind of grinding over and over in your ears. Everybody in the room can hear it. It just kind of makes you uneasy for some reason. You're not sure why. It just feels off. Everything in the room starts to kind of feel off.
I don't know if you're muted.
No, I was. Oh, sorry, I was reading something. Analyzing the skeletons, do they appear to be anything I've encountered whilst in Barovia, aside from the sound they emit? They look like skeletons that have just scattered pieces of what looks to be leather armor. They have short bows and short swords. You've noticed them in multiple places throughout Barovia. They just seem like dead soldiers or foot scouts. They don't seem to have anything different about them. Let's see how they will react. In an instant, I unleash a flurry of blows. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Dude, directly towards the skeleton. Uh, let's see what we got here. As the fists hit first, second, third, fourth, you could just kind of feel kind of a shaking in the skeleton. Roll damage, would you? So as your final kind of arcing blow hits with your fist, you could just kind of see the first skeleton in front of you almost mince side to side, bones kind of just scattering and then shatter, and then kind of in a forced blow back, You just kind of mow down the entire area here in a small cone as they just kind of all shatter in front of you. Yeah, here. Weird. I was expecting something more. He says, somewhat disappointed. And with that, 5, 10, 15. Skeleton just kind of quickly rushes towards Sithadon, and you could see just kind of a green glow in his eyes as he explodes, bone shattering towards everyone in this group. I need Seth to make a dexterity save. Hey, how come I can't make my dexterity save with that button?
I clicked it and it's just grayed out right now. I presume it's loading.
Nah, why it wouldn't load that? Dexterity saving throw. Uh,
I'm just gonna refresh.
can I? Nope, I can't.
Unless my thing already rolled already.
Nah, it's not you. It's my end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me a sec.
I didn't see anything on my end either.
Okay, just make sure. I think it was garbage.
Oh wait, it does. Okay, it does undo. Sorry, I just clicked undo and it did what I asked it to. Crazy how that works. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm an idiot. I did that wrong. Saving throw, default, dexterity based, and then damage. Give me one sec,
Gotcha.
because this is trash. There's two of them? Oh no. That's the old one. Get rid of the old one. Alright, let's check if this shit works. Do this shit again. Don't place measured thing. There it is. Now we should be able to roll dex saves. Normal. Rolled a nat 1. Rolled a nat 1? Darn, Scythian. Rough champ. That's
Um,
that's wrong.
I clicked it. It's still. I'm just gonna screenshot so you guys can see it. Look it up.
Oh, it's still grayed out? That's weird.
Yeah, I clicked it. So I'm just gonna make it from the credit sheet instead. Uh, go. There you go.
Oh, this
20.
music's getting dope.
Yeah, not cooking a little but more. But don't take forever. Got 20.
And with that, that doesn't look right. Ah, that isn't right.
What the fuck? Oh my. Okay. Okay, that's the closest I've ever been to a literal fucking heart attack. Oh my god.
So I looked away for like a minute. Did everyone in the room just like fucking die? What the heck was that?
It was a
He's dead.
mistake.
The whole party's dead.
Jesus.
That was a mistake. Let me roll that.
Oh,
It's supposed to
what
be
the fuck?
it's supposed to be a D10, 2D10, but there was
Yeah.
no D.
Yeah, I saw one
Jesus.
D10. I'm like, oh, okay, ain't that bad.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go. That's
Oh
okay,
my
that's
god.
manageable.
damn. It rolled all nat ones. That's insane.
Hey, yo, it's like one damage. That's like one damage for me.
So
It rolled all nat
Man, this
ones.
bot. I feel like this bot is just about to be having a time tonight.
Yo,
oh man.
Seth's gonna put a shield up and like use his shield to deflect the bone shrapnels.
Yeah, Scythian also just kind of deflects away
Oh god.
the
Oh.
shrapnel as Heinrich Stoltz so short, nothing actually hits him.
That's the master. The master at work.
With that, Scythian just kind of looks around as another skeleton just kind of runs back and forth for a second before just kind of you could see it just squatting down into just a it just gets on all fours. With that, you just note above it a just a green glow, just kind of slowly descend until Lady Whitehaven just kind of stretches her bones out of the skeleton and just kind of rises, being wrapped in darkness. You could see her just kind of sitting there on top of the skeleton, just shaking her head back and forth. Do you have any idea how annoying it is to not be able to get out your emotions fully? She seems to be staring at Khan. Booyaka yaka. Apologies, I was only attempting to block the spell. You just see her nodding. With that, you note the skeleton's kind of just dissolving into the ground as she just kind of stares. Well, then, I suppose I'll just, I suppose, get out my frustrations on you personally. With that, you just note her disappearing. Tilgrim kind of again rush in and just kind of start looking around frantically.
So I guess hearing and seeing what she did, Ben is just gonna. You said there was a trail.
Uh, it just kind of dissipated, but it looked like it was kind of sweeping up towards the northeast.
All right. So I guess turning away from that and looking northward, seeing the two flame skulls. Are they focusing on me or Casimir?
They're just kind of floating there, staring to the south. It doesn't look like they're really focused on anything.
Huh. Uh, hmm. All right. So I guess looking towards the flame skulls. Um, you said Vilnius's body is currently the one right there on the floor, right?
Um, you could see what looks like remains of his face. Pretty sure it's him.
I'll take a step forward. And as I do this, I'm going to I'm brain blanking out. God damn it. So, putting the tips of my fingers together, a small orb starts to form, and as I break them apart, the orb splits into two as Bennett kind of puts these two orbs in front of him, both aiming his palms towards this flame skull right here. Uh, and as he puts both his hands in, I'm not even sure which, I guess plucking position, he just releases them both. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at this flame skull right here.
Okay.
And that's the other. Do they both hit? Or?
Oh, I don't know. Let me refresh. I didn't actually see them. Uh, 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 all right, cool. So my Foundry's not loading.
Oh.
Yeah. Getting hung up on the initial load. New threats found on your computer. cool. I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. All right. You rolled the 26 and the 16. They certainly both hit.
All right. So uh, that's for the 16, and as the second one flies through the air, it kind of arcs a bit, changing colors from a green to a purple hue as it connects. The blast being a little bit more impactful.
You know, they're kind of just blowing the skull back as it wobbles back, as chips of its skull fall off. As it kind of comes to, it seems to just now kind of focus in on you. It shakes. Uh, as this happens, you note kind of Sidion just kind of yelling up from the south. You're, you don't need to upset the security in here. With that, you note the skulls just seem to be very much interested in, well,
Okay. So they're both 5 feet in the air, right? So about eye-ish height, assuming like they're just skulls.
they're just kind of sitting 5 feet in the air, kind of just almost eye level to you.
All right. So I guess as I hear this, Ben is just gonna look back and Ugh. Shit. I don't have a choice now. Putting his left hand on his right elbow and just kind of pointing his hand out, magic starts forming around his fist, kind of interlocking between his fingers, almost like veins flowing to the tips of them, as each tip starts to emanate a different color glow as they all meet in the middle. And a massive ball of swirling energy starts to emanate. Uh, and with this, Bennett kind of reels back and then forces his hand forward. I'm going to cast Burning Hands, but as hold on, template has to. Oh, that wouldn't even reach the second one. Shit. Yeah, well. So there it is. As it kind of flies out first as fire, it quickly shifts, the blazing heat becoming more of a cold. I'm gonna shift it to ice. As shards start to form where flicks of ember were last seen.
Give me a sec.
And that's a fail. Ice shards fly at the flame skull.
Let's see. As that happens, you note the shards kind of sparking into the flames and melting a bit before kind of just kind of shattering around it. You note the flame skull again cracks a bit as it just kind of reels its head back and kind of faces forward. It kind of eyes you and just begins to kind of pulse. it begins to almost like a heartbeat. You note again from the south, Sidion just yells, "Really? You don't have to keep antagonizing it."
Looking back towards Sidion, I'll just look between him and the flame skull. And it's not gonna kill me for hitting it earlier.
Well, it won't come in here. I would get away from the door since you don't listen.
So, hearing that, I'm gonna just back off of the door, kind of looking towards Casimir.
Sidian shaking his head just kind of looks back kind of towards Khan and then back towards Bennett. Bennett, I expect better from you. It's as if you haven't been here before. Who are your friends, and where did that woman go? Whitehaven. I know you're in here. You note Casimir just kind of closing the door behind him, moving forward.
I don't know where she went. And also, I'm just gonna like fully turn towards him. I Who are you? And him behind you. You both act like you've known me. You're muted.
You know, Sidian kind of looking back towards Grandmaster Dolt and just kind of shaking his head. Uh, Heinrich, what exactly is Bennett doing, wandering the halls, and who are, well, there were those who came in from outside, but whatever. Just help me find this woman. Bennett, just now's not the time.
So I guess hearing this, he's just gonna put four of his fingers on his forehead and just kind of push up into his hair. Okay, wait.
She has a vendetta against me. Unfortunately, I have upset her. I assume she will strike me next, Sidion. Sidion just kind of looks. Yes, I imagine. He just kind of looks frustrated.
So I guess uh fuck. So with everything going on, I'm gonna look towards where Whitehaven was last seen. Uh, I'm gonna attempt to sniff the air, see if I can pick up her magic in any like trail.
Upon sniffing the air, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
That is an 18.
Okay. Um, Upon taking in, you feel strangely sick to your stomach. Go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
Okay. That is a 22.
You kind of contain yourself a bit. You can almost hear a clock just kind of chiming and ticking. Um, it kind of centers you a bit. As you kind of look to the side, you know the trail leading directly in front of Khan. Um, Almost an outline of Lady Whitehaven. as you kind of note that you just kind of feel sick a bit again. What happened to the music? That was cool.
So I guess seeing the trail and then seeing it lead to right in front of Khan, I'll just kind of look up for a second and kind of force out the words through me feeling nauseous. She's already in front of him. You're muted again.
Boo. With that, you note Sidian just kind of heavily sighing, just and shaking his head as he moves his staff directly against him. It begins to crackle with just a force. And that is it. Any other stuff for your turn, big guy?
That is it.
And with that, Sidian kind of just closes his eyes and opens them. As his eyes open, they just begin to glow, just kind of a yellow, almost just an incandescent type of glow as it kind of begins to almost beam forward. Uh, you note him kind of just smiling. Huh. Uh, oh, that was fun. Uh, as he just kind of pushes his staff forward and casts Hold Monster. Lady Whitehaven, you must make a wisdom save. Which isn't going to work out very well for Sidion, I guess. Unless you roll shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, you rolled shit, Lady Whitehaven. And with that, Lady Whitehaven just kind of appears, kind of grasps around these just roots, just ethereal roots, just kind of stretching and grabbing her, keeping her in place. As she just goes, the nerve of you. What is this? Sidion, let me. Ah. You note Sidion's just kind of shaking his head. Yes, I would, but on the downside, it seems that you're under that necromancer's control, and yeah, I'm not doing that. The rest of you, figure out where that idiot ran off to. You note him just kind of looking out the door and trying to figure out what's going on there, as he just keeps Lady Whitehaven just kind of contained. And that's it for combat. I hope you learned your lesson.
Okay. Symbolize. Help. Not like that. Um, looking towards Sidian. Does it seem contrast? Always able to freely talk without being interrupted.
The fuck did I just do? No, motherfucker. Okay, maybe motherfucker, maybe. Wait, what the fuck is going on right now? Oh, okay, that actually is playing this shit. Sorry, give me a sec. I'm trying to deal with music because there was no music and I was sad. Yeah, there you go. That's cool sounding. I like atmospheric shit. That's fine. All right, cool. Sorry about that.
Hmm.
And you know, Sidian just kind of standing there, staff kind of pointed towards Lady Whitehaven. He's just kind of uh, not so much channeling as much as just concentrating. You note him kind of look around. Uh, Forgive me. I forgot there were other people here. Well, this spell lasts 1 minute. You have 1 minute to get out of this room and make sure all the doors are sealed. Or Lady Whitehaven here is going to take each of you apart slowly. And if you believe you can, well, stop her, by all means, give it a good try. But I'm afraid the most I could do is slow her down. You know, Lady Whitehaven just kind of shaking her head, sitting there just in the vines. Hmm. He's quite right, you know. There's no way he can defeat me. Uh, if you all try and, well, you do a flawless job of it, perhaps, perhaps you could knock me unconscious, but, well, I don't think liches go unconscious, to be honest with you. I've never tried before. She just kind of has a mad smile on her face. You've never seen her smile with such kind of vigor. You can actually see her teeth, as corroded and decayed as they are. Experience. No. You experienced killing a bunch of weak ass skeletons. Good for you for your range.
Man, I bet you feels like a big man oppressing the skelly men, huh? Yo, where's my experience?
With that, you know, Castamir just kind of waiting the door as Heinrich Stolt kind of nods to Scythian and just opens the door and makes his way out. You note the skeleton's just kind of moving out of his way as he just heads into a doorway. With that, the amber golem just kind of returns out as Kesimir just turns to Tilgrim. Uh, North or east?
All right, let's go. North or east, right? So I'm guessing down the corridor. Well, the second door.
Casimir just kind of nods. I'll follow.
Okay. Doesn't movement speed or no movement speed doesn't matter.
I'll just move to a place in the hallway.
Oh, okay. I
Before
guess
we,
I'll look down this corridor. Casimir.
He's gonna follow.
I shouldn't ask Bennett.
what you got before
Oh, they're closing the door.
honey, before leaving, I turned back to City X as a way for us to be in contact. I do have some questions I need answering.
You just kind of see him look over at you. Oh yeah? Well, stay in the room with me. I'll answer whatever you want.
Yes, I doubt staring at Lady Whitehaven. um, no, I'm not gonna get killed. Oh god. Um, damn it, bro. Someone else. Something simply the room. The door box.
After you coming, dude?
Yeah.
Necromancer, huh? I knew something was off about that dude.
Question. Okay, I'm just like blind. My lighting is like I'm completely blind. Okay. Uh,
What's your
yeah,
sight?
it's 6 feet. Yeah, I'm like completely blind. Like, hold up, where's everybody?
I don't know. It does that sometimes. I still can't figure out why. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Okay, I thought I'm wrong. Okay, then.
As you all exit the room, you note sitting in the middle of kind of the floor against a railing, just kind of looking up at the ceiling, is a young man with a massive tattoos and carvings going down both his arms, across his back, and all across his chest. You know, it doesn't seem to be many places on him that isn't tattooed fully. Um, he sits bare chested, no weapons, no spell books, just kind of sitting in what looked to be just like white cloth pants, just and barefoot on the floor. Hair tightly braided back in cornrows. You note just kind of tribal markings across his face and a large medallion around his neck. as he just kind of looks towards the western door. Oh, uh, looking back towards Lucy, and you could see him smile. Your friends have arrived. Mm, not all of them, though. The girl's missing, and the weird, kooky dusk elf.
Kind of just peering around the corner to the others. Where's Tilgrim and Casimir?
Went back into the north hallway.
Hey, then left them alone.
They went the other way. The whole situation in there is fucked.
You could see the young man nodding. Indeed, indeed. At this point, Lady Whitehaven should be taking apart most of the people in that room. Uh, hey, who stayed behind? You note Khan just kind of shaking his head. Casimir's protecting her. Bro, lighten up. Kicking his feet and just kind of pushing himself up. You note the young man just kind of getting up and looking around. His eyes just white. You were in the room earlier. May I ask your name? He kind of just turns his head to the side and twists it towards Khan, smiling. Ah, he just kind of slowly approaches you. He slowly puts his arm out. The name's Camden. Pleasure to meet you. Taking his hand, he gives you a firm shake. You could see his smile is genuine. Pleasure. The name is Khan. You could see him kind of cup your shoulder and pat your shoulder. Ah, it's good to see you, Khan. Good to meet you. He kind of looks around. Bennett, Seth. He just kind of smiles at Lycurus. I don't know you. Hmm. May I ask what you did to Madam Whitehaven? You know, Seth just kind of smiling. Why, certainly. I took control of her using a bit of well, let's just say hmm, I'm sure your people would call it mm, the face of the undying. And he just kind of smiles at you. But from where I'm from, I guess they just call it good old fashioned necromancy. He kind of nods. I know of many cultures. I, I do get a lot of reading done in my pursuit of things. Um, I find it better to be informed rather than to, wing it. Usually, winging it is when, most people get their wings clipped. He just kind of smiles and takes his hand back. Interesting. Very. He says, kind of turning to you and just walking back. Turning back towards you and just kind of looking over the party. You could see him put both his hands in his pocket. Hey, um, I uh, I'll let Lady Whitehaven know that you guys are okay, but that Sidion jerk, I don't really like his energy, man. I really don't. Anyway, uh, what does Sidion bear? Why does Sidion bear animosity against you? He welcomed you with such hospitality. You could just see Camden smile again towards Khan. Oh, I just broke the laws of the temple. You see, let's just say they barred me, and I figured out a way to get in. It took some things, taking a little girl and, you know, uh, making it seem like she was, well, a witch, and getting her entire village to murder her and send her on a revenge quest. And there's a lot involved, actually. Mm, it's a really long story. I don't really want to waste your time with it. I'll tell you what. Um, He just kind of raises both his hands, palms flat towards you. You notice both slits there as he kind of just turns one, so his left palm is facing him. You know an eye kind of pushing and pulsing out of the hand as it kind of bleeds and cups through as it pops out and just kind of stares off to you. His other hand cuffs just kind of slowly opens as a tongue just kind of falls out. He quickly just kind of grabs his face with the hand eyeball just kind of pulsing. As he kind of turns the other hand towards Lucian, it kind of twists and begins to speak. That said, uh, Lucian, uh, I owe you something. Hmm. Come now, bring that, bring that. We'll go down this way. You see him just kind of hop over the railing and fall.
What do you owe? Well, I guess he's just across the railing by then.
At this point, I'm going to just kind of let you guys divulge something, but before that, yeah, because I don't want Tilgrim's stuff to. So I'm going to pause here and bring you back into this area.
Mr. J, just so you said Casimir pointed to the northeastern door, which is the one I'm standing in front of right now, right? Or did he just?
Yeah, that's the door he said that leads downstairs.
Okay, gotcha.
You note two other doors, but that is the one. All right, cool.
So,
Sorry.
oh,
No, no. Go ahead if you have anything.
so man, where did you all start after separated?
I was in
Nick, Seth?
I was in the starting hall area. Can't hear the front.
Turn my head toward the door. Do I hear any shouting, fighting?
You do not.
Hi, Jima.
Hmm.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I was way too far to the east to hear you whistle. Well, I had front row seat to him breaking into the temple. Not quite sure how he did it though. And just kind of like looking down to the coffin with Zepla. I want to figure something out to get whatever that is out of him.
You know that just being again just a coffin.
Can't can't you see it? Oh, it's not a coffin. It's effectively a coffin-shaped shell.
It's like a black cocoon thing. I got mixed up also.
Yeah,
Apologies
it's
for
just
that.
like a big black cocoon.
We really stopped calling it a coffin.
Oh, the vampire moving back to the door. Damn it. Oh shit. Paused.
Yeah, similar similar to your arm, and seeing as you got that whole thing sorted out, I figured there'd be something I could get it out of him either.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, I was talking to Khan saying, well, seeing how, yes, the same as your arm, and seeing how you got that solved, there must be some way to get it out of him.
There, pause. I can't go back. Door shit.
You
Oh,
can hear Camden scream from below. There is a way! Please, please! Follow, follow! Don't leave me waiting. I'll go on without you. His voice trails off as you can hear him slowly going towards the north.
So, just taking a Zeppela sound of Camden's voice, once again, just grab the rope and just start pulling.
I
Heading
yelp
up toward.
back. Okay. Will the statue fire at us? Uh, you don't hear a response. That said, is anyone not going downstairs with Lucian? Speak now.
Seth.
Okay, so where are you going?
Back to the room with. I'm like, listen to the door. As I want to hear, is there any fighting or spells being blasted or whatever like that?
Okay, so you're at the door. Um, anyone else? I'm going. Lucian's going. Cocoon is getting pulled downstairs. Seth, I'm going to go to Camden.
Just saying back up, Seth, if you're planning on staying, well, alone in here, well, just be careful.
Seth's gonna continue to stand at the door, muttering to himself. Mission complete.
I will attempt to figure this out. I want to be in the back. Like Icarus says, almost childish like.
I'm not following the leader.
Yo, I'm not getting
Uh,
clapped up by no straight fireball, nah.
so Bennett is out, so I'm gonna leave him. And I'm gonna go back to Tilgrim. Oh no, I forgot about
Castor, I believe, and Jotun.
Jotun. Yeah, they I was gonna just let them die down there.
Oh, damn. Alright, I
No,
see how it
no,
is.
I don't particularly need help. My burden in the way. I'm the one who asked him to come along. And I see it as kind of my fault that he's here in the first place. I'll carry him myself.
With duty in his chest, Lucian grabs his husk and pulls his rope.
If I hadn't asked him to come along, he'd still be alive and well in Valakai.
With that, we're back to Castor. You kind of just again sit tightly against the wall, um, just listening to the girls now bickering about nail polish.
Okay, lovely. Okay, as much as I wish I can jump him, I don't have any components. Yeah, they took my component bag, right? Just making sure.
Yeah, your inventory is completely blank. You
Lovely.
literally have clothes and notes.
They took my cloak of protection, didn't they?
They did, yes.
Oh, fuck me. Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
they also took the thing that makes your health high.
Yeah, oh yeah, I gotta reroll health then.
Can we not? And I'll just half it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know it's short. Wait.
Wait.
Oh, that's actually a lot more than
Wait. Isn't
Huh?
that bound with souls and all that? Like attuned?
No, nothing's soulbound.
Oh.
Except for, well, no, the knife isn't soulbound either.
Nope. All
Oh,
Yeah.
items can be used amongst all players at any time. They have
Yeah.
different results for different players.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So
I
there
said
we
that
go.
multiple times.
Wouldn't it
You
be? I was. Well, I just thought like cutting it in half was like a lot. I thought maybe like he go back to his normal con, then get the average on that.
I mean, if you want to do that, cool.
I
But
don't know. I don't know.
like, I'd rather just keep it at half and have him take his turn.
okay? Anyways, yeah. So with this information at hand,
See,
what the fuck do I even do, really?
do that.
If I confront them, they're gonna beat me to death. That sounds bad. Okay. Heading that. How much would this area here do to conceal my presence from the door? Uh, Mr. J?
Hold on a sec.
Oh, okay.
You're a level 6 sorcerer, right?
I'm a level 7 sorcerer.
So you have 37 health. Yeah, it's half, man. He gets like 6 health. That wasn't worth
Lovely.
the math.
Lovely.
All right, my bad. So you're just gonna sit there?
No, I'm like wondering, how much would this area right here do to conceal my presence from the door?
It's half cover.
Half cover, but it's probably not gonna like. Hmm.
So
Yay.
they would like see half of you basically.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, so okay, so just real quickly hurrying down to game's paused.
Sorry.
No problem. So just like hurrying down to this area and just peering around. Why is this like blocked off completely?
You know that as you kind of walk into that area and peer down, above you, while the hallway you're in is roughly 120 feet just straight up, this has kind of a strange kind of archway that comes only about 40 feet above you. Looking, peering up at it, you notice it's an entire mirror that just stretches the length of the ceiling. Uh, as you glare up into it, you notice your reflection kind of just looking back at you. Only
Hmm.
your reflection is just kind of waving. You could see you crossing your arms frantically and screaming at yourself.
Hmm.
Y- It just kind of just keeps doing it as you note that there seems to be a shadow of something from the west slowly coming over the mirror, slowly towards your reflection before your reflection just kind of disappears and fades. That said, with that, you note the western annex hallway is clear.
Okay.
As you look up
Ah,
at the mirror, you could see kind of a shadow just kind of looming.
that's the shadow looming. All right. Uh, just like keeping away from the shadow and just keeping towards the
The shadow is
top.
like literally above you on the entire mirror that spans the
Oh.
entirety of where you're entering into.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just keep an eye on it and just like move along the wall, trying to like get a glimpse of what's in here.
Okay,
What?
cool. Yeah, with that, you note just kind of a sound and a flicker as a creature just kind of appears behind
Ooh,
you.
the fuck is that?
You know the glowing of a blade green as it just kind of goes forward towards you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You could see the steel cleaving as you drop to the ground immediately. Blood and glowing of your soul just kind of getting destroyed as the creature just fades into a shadow. And this brings us to Jotun's turn. You stand on the wall, just kind of looking over the skeletons as they just stare at you. All right, cool. Hey, Alex, are you back?
Yeah. I just
Cool. Are you going downstairs with Lucian, or are you staying with Seth?
uh I'll go downstairs.
Cool. You all get relocated. Hooray! Hooray! Harambe! Well, damn, this is the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Sorry, I'm going back up here for a little run day run. You'll be okay. Um, as the others descend into darkness, Seth, you stand there in solitude, just kind of uh, ears distilled against the door. You can hear kind of a strange choking sound and a shattering before a large crashing sound and then silence again. What do you do?
I'm gonna listen for a bit more before picking the door a bit open.
You don't hear anything.
All right then. I slowly open the door, cracking a bit. Do you want to say a slight crack?
As you slightly crack the door, you can see just kind of a penetrating green light just shooting out, almost a beam. It feels heavy.
Okay then. Surveying the surroundings. What do I see from the small sight I
Uh,
have?
the light's too bright to really tell.
Fine. I'll open door slightly more. Oh God, there God.
As you open the door slightly more, you can just kind of feel a shift, and then just both doors get thrown open. You note Lady Whitehaven just standing there. As the light kind of just grabs you, you kind of get locked into place, almost paralyzed as she just kind of stares at you. Well, I guess you'll do for the second course. Albeit, I'll have to hunt your friends down too. And with that, she just kind of slowly walks up to you. Hmm. Let me ask you a question. How would you like to die exactly?
I'll have some to say. Oh God, I can't die now. My mission's complete. Oh God.
You could just see her nodding her head. Yes, yes. Uh, the souls. No worries. When you're dead, I'll take yours, and um, I'm sure I can figure it out for you.
So, looking to express nice. She's smiling, or is it's something different this time?
She has a wildly terrifying just smile on her face. Grinning, you could see just her teeth and the bone of her gums.
Hmm. I presume whoever Cam said to you Must have got growled up. Um,
You just see her like shaking her head. Yes, yes. The question. Tick tock.
necrotic chromosome. Ah, okay. Okay, I didn't want that first place.
She just
Necrotic.
kind of shakes her head left and right towards you. I'm afraid not. Where you're from, I know that would be too good for you. I had something more of the elemental flavor in mind for you. So, mm, do you like the wind? Bit chilly. Uh, do you like just all out cold? Do you want to be burned alive or buried deep within this temple where no one will ever find you?
If death happens, icy grips on me, or I choose to die of death of frost. Oh god. Something will spawn of death's frosty grips.
Pardon?
Death's chill frost.
Death's Show Frost. So okay, so you said Frost. You note her kind of nodding as she just kind of snaps at her wrist as it kind of crackles. You note just a creature forming slowly from liquid, just kind of freezing and forcing itself out until it just kind of forms this creature. It just kind of stares at you. You're pretty certain it's some sort of elemental, but there's just kind of an ominous glow around it, almost a sweeping just decay. With that, roll initiative.
Okay, 16.
That's my Rafflecopter. Combat begins. Lady Whitehaven just kind of sits amongst her bone throne and just clasps her hands together. Well, enjoy. And with that, it is your turn.
Am I immobilized or
I don't know what that means.
can I? Am I like? Is the creature grabbing onto me or?
No, it's just standing in front of you. Or
Mm,
hovering, really.
cool. Not today, man. Not fucking today, man. Not fucking today, man.
Are you saying, is your character like
No,
saying that?
no. This is me. I'll meet myself next time. I must complete my mission at all costs. You see, Seth, gonna like burst into ravens, um, split himself into many forms of birds as he flies straight down towards the stairs. He uses Raven Blessing, to teleport 30 feet.
So here?
Yeah, correct. And then with that my third movement, quick gonna run downstairs. Oh god, stairs 30 feet. 30. Oh, I climb the wall.
Okay. That puts you. What-do-do? What-do-do?
Stuck that.
You note as you hurry down, you catch up to the others. Um, as the others kind of look back towards you, you all note at the top of the stairs, there stands Lady Whitehaven next to a icy figure standing next to her, just kind of floating. She's kind of entrapped in this swirling green mist, just kind of eyes glowing red, staring down at you, veins pumping, as she just smiles wildly. Ah, a cat and mouse then. Lovely. You can see her slowly start to descend the stairs. Roly poly, what do you do?
What's it called?
I'm gonna get rid of you.
Oh, I can't see by the way. I'm like really dark. It says my token doesn't have permission to view the map, I believe. Or that was token can't see the area.
That's weird. Your token's in the area. Try to refresh.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, Zeppela can't. Yeah, let's get rid of Zeppela. Camlin decided he wants to go first.
Yes, please, man.
Yo,
Yo, Canada, please control your wife, man. Please control your girl, man. Control your girl, man, please. Oh God. Oh, there you go.
So we all roll an initiative? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. I don't know.
Uh,
What happened, Big Tuna? Did you die?
Me?
Yeah, man.
It's my turn?
I was waiting for you to roll.
Oh, I did.
I didn't see it. That's weird. I hate that, man. Hold on.
Then,
I'll refresh.
okay, I see what happened. I clicked my initiative button, but then Lucian, like, because someone else rolled, he like moved, so I didn't push it when I thought I did.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna roll? Or is it like
I
Did-
definitely rolled this time. I got 22.2.
people get like kicked? Hmm. Let me refresh again. Something's up with my Foundry of the Night, or at least this server. All right, let's see what this son of a bitch got. Yeah, I see it now. Damn, that takes forever. With that, you know the. Or I don't know if you know. Does everybody? Can everybody view the screen? Because on my screen, it's only showing me. Oh, I guess everybody's coming back. Cool.
Actually, just fine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Camden just kind of looks over you and looks up to Lady Whitehaven. Ooh, she's spooky when she's mad. Mm. He just kind of looks down. Say, you in the back, just kind of pointing towards Seth. What'd you say to her exactly?
Mm. I believe what you told her since where we English guy English. So I was gonna look at Captain and simply said um I believe whatever you told her got her riled up.
He just shakes his head. Oh, I didn't say anything to her. It's just, well, uh, that wizard was being so unkind. Mm, Keeping me out of the temple. Anyway, well, I guess I'll help you out if he kind of just looks towards Lucian. Uh, is the white-haired one with you? He just kind of looks around. Uh, well, there's more than one white-haired one. Uh, what is it with people in white hair? He just kind of shrugs, points back towards Seth, and then looks towards Lucian. Him. Is he with you?
Looking up to Seth, and then the elemental, and then Whitehaven. I suppose he barely qualifies.
You could see Camden just shake his head slowly. I'm not sure I like the answer there. Hmm. I hope you all are the allies you say you are. I would hate to see that fall apart within this temple. It would only make things harder for you. Anyway, fine. Uh, Whitehaven. Oh, with that, Lady Whitehaven just kind of appears next to Camden as he just kind of puts his hand over her mouth and just kind of looks at you and then kind of removes his hand as she just nods. Fine. And just kind of dissolves into the ground. Camden, do you mind answering another question of mine? Why, that depends, Shadow Monk. Um, you're going to be useful in a little bit, I imagine. So I'll answer a question if you do what I ask you to do afterwards. Is that a fair trade? That depends on the action, bro. To what degrees does it involve me? He just kind of puts both his hands out in front of him and shakes his head. What exactly do you want me to do? He kind of just wicks his finger back and forth. No, no, no. You ask your question and then I ask my favor. You can see him just kind of sit down on the ground, nodding, slamming both his hands down. All right, ask away. What are your true intentions within this place? Without skipping a beat, he just kind of smiles and looks at you sincerely. Well, I'm planning to find one of the old gods and become a lich. Then I'm going to go to the other old god and become a vampire. Hmm. He just kind of smiles at you and dusts his legs off. Yes, I feel that would be the appropriate measure to, you know how the end of the story goes, right? He just kind of looks around for a second, nodding, standing up. Well, of course, we're all here, strangers in a strange land, brought here for, well, well, you know, I figure vampire lich beats vampire any day, no matter how old Strahd is. So yeah, that's my goal. I've already mastered this necromancy thing. And well, I figure I don't really have much else to return back to afterwards, so once Strahd's dead, I figure I'll just take over, you know? Put some changes in. I don't really like those Vistani folk much. Always trying to sell those fake potions. Mm, got me good when I first got here. So yeah. Hey, what are you here for? Oh wait, that wasn't part of the deal. Anyway, are you ready for the favor? He just kind of smiles at you. Well, okay. Come with me. You can see him sneak to the side of the wall. Just kind of snaking along. He kind of points up towards this area here. Um, just looking up towards it. You know the mirror just kind of on the top of the ceiling arched as he just kind of smiles at you. So, that thing's magic. You see, um, if you stare at it long enough, well, your reflection summons something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but shadow gunk that I keep seeing you do. I need you to cast a little spell so we can take a safe little walk. How's that sound? Not too hard, I hope. As he drops the kitchen sink on the floor. This old one inside me disrupts my shadows. They don't obey me. You could see his face become very kind of withdrawn, and a frown just comes over it. Oh, are you infected? He just shakes his head. A what? What? Scratching his head. Infected. Are you infected with one of them? You could see him start rubbing his hands together slowly and just kind of staring at you. Ah, consequence of the rock. Yes, yes, I see. Um, sorry about that. Uh, how is he, by the way? I hope you fed him at least. He's dormant, waiting for my demise. Oh, the rock. He just kind of shakes his head. Yeah, man, what do you think I mean? He nods. I hope so. I raised him since he was a little guy. You could see Camden just kind of turning away. Anyway, if you can't use shadow powers, what else do you do? He's still rubbing his hands together, just kind of looking at you. I can cast invisibility, darkness, and basically disrupt its view to some extent. You can see Camden just shaking his head. What exactly does that mean, some extent? You don't know how to do what you can do you? He just kind of shrugs at you. I'm factoring the interference of the old one. That's all. That is all it means. He kind of nods towards you. Factoring in. Well, what happens when you use your powers? Like where's the experience lie? He seems very intrigued by what you mean by that. He starts rubbing his chin. When I use any shadows, the old one contorts it into light. Sometimes they become beasts. You can't see him shaking his head. Light, huh? Well, I guess we can make our way through, and if the thing shows up, you can blind it or something. He looks back towards the rest of the party and then to Lucian. Say, just kind of shaking his head. Any of you have anything that well creates some sort of wall or shell? Oh no, he died. No, he died.
I could make a wall of ice.
He just kind of waves his hand. Well, oh, you'll figure it out. He just kind of nods. Come to think of it, I don't think anything in this temple will actually hurt me. And he just kind of walks off down the hall. With that, we're gonna skip Lucian's turn and go to Bennett.
So I'm gonna move towards the hall.
Is
No, I don't. I know something else though. And I'll take the staff of frost off my back. I have to axe the walls on in the hallway. Are they sturdy looking?
Um, they're the exact same material you've encountered before. They're just black obsidian walls that are built up to about they rise up fairly well to almost about 100 feet before just kind of tapering off into nothingness as the ceiling again is 120 feet above. They just seem to be black obsidian, thickly and densely packed, coated in a golden amber that's giving off a bit of a glow. Um, as you look at the archway above, it's just a clean, just mirror finish, polished to almost a reflection. You're too far away to really make too much note of it.
I want to ask how long is the hallway? I guess looking around the corner, I'm able to tell how far. Like
It's about 25 feet.
5 feet. Uh, hmm, four, duration. I'm sorry if I'm taking a bit. I'm just reading over this to make sure I understand it right. Okay. So, I guess turning my attention up to the, at least as high as I can, visibly see, I'm going to take the staff off of my back and just kind of secure my grip on it. And as I do, I raise it above my head before tapping the ground. A trail of ice kind of races across, away from me and towards the wall, as far up as I can see. I'm going to try to cast Wall of Ice on the wall over here, seeing if I can block the mirror entirely. I'm not sure if you're muted or thinking right now.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. So you're going to have it horizontally come from here and go out like this?
Yeah, try to see if I can like have it block off the mirror.
Okay. Um, so as you cast it and you can feel the chill of your body grow colder. Uh, you have a sneaking suspicion that well, Khan is just kind of trying to steal from you. As this kind of suspicion grows, you off kilter cast the wall of ice as it goes up and starts kind of covering over. Um, Let me see, where is this? It kind of sheets across like that, kind of just kind of, or kind of just kind of, stopping short as you quickly turn around and slap away Khan's hand. Khan, who is rather confused by this, just kind of looks confused. What was that for? He just kind of says, pulling his hand back.
Keep a distance, Hansy. As I say that, I'm just gonna, I guess, take cover underneath the ice wall. As I try to walk through the hallway, does anything happen?
Wait, what did I just do? Oh, nothing. I'm okay. Nothing happens. You note the ice above you slowly starts to crack, though, as you move through. Um, as you kind of get to the point where you can see Camden again, he seems to be staring at a amber golem that's just kind of looking at his general direction, both fist balled as it kind of bald as it just kind of stares at him. You note him just kind of smiling as he looks at you, putting his hand next to your shoulder. Ah, Bennett, uh, uh, the golem. It seems it's not bothered by me. Hmm. He just kind of looks around at you note the golem doesn't seem too bothered by you either, as he just starts looking around the hallway. Hmm. Anyway, it's there, to the north. What you're looking for, at least. The door that's open. Although, uh, he just kind of smiles at you through the golem, peeking under it. Don't be shocked by what you find, he says as he just kind of walks away into one of the rooms. I was looking for these.
Wait, what do you... Damn it. Everybody get under the ice wall and make it quick. The thing's cracking by the second.
Yes, you note specifically. Oh, I can't like do this. Touch this. What are you doing, Pop? Oh, my water. Thanks. I was wondering where the hell that went. Can I? Can I? Can I grab it like with any of these buttons? No, I can't. Okay, that sucks. I guess I'll just make another one. You note the ice recedes, and this brings us to Lycaris. Or are you still moving? I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted to shift my position, like, out of the way in case anyone wanted to come barreling through. That
Okay.
was it.
Uh, you note them kind of running to the northwest. What do you do?
Oh, you said we're run. You said everyone's running to northwest, correct?
Yep.
Uh, oh, so yeah, I'm just gonna move that direction. Yeah, move that direction. Just kind of in cover, hide here, and pass turn.
Okay. Um, this brings us to Seth's turn. No longer seeing Lady Whitehaven or the creature behind you, you note everyone moving towards the northwest.
Alright, I'm quite well. Um, our lack of movement, or we have a limited movement?
You have your full movement speed.
Okay. I'm just going to dash 6 feet. And am I under the what's it called the under view outside the mirror?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, thank God that movement speed. Yeah, that's on my movement speed. Can't do much else. My turn.
This brings us to Khan's turn. Look at the ice. Well, how fast is it cracking? You know that about to shatter across, going back towards you. The problem now is that since it's there's a visible mirror, as you look up at it, you can see your reflection looking back at you. It just starts to scream as it runs towards the east in a panic. You could see it just kind of lunge back and just scream, waving its hand at you. Your reflection just running towards the east and pointing towards the east.
He's on hotspot.
Huh? Lucian, the
No.
call is not an option. How do you plan to cross?
Well, I planned on waiting until you all got back. I'm not leaving Zebla behind, and I doubt I could have run under it holding him.
Relaxing my breath, I take the dodge action. Okay. I look eastward. Looking eastward, you note the body of Kester just kind of curled up in the corner there. You notice a pool of dark liquid kind of pooling out. Um, as you yell out, Kester! You kind of hear an echoing as the beginning of the middle of the room starts to shake, almost as if a ringing starts. As you call out to Kester, you note there in the middle of the room across, shadows begin to move and shake as you kind of look back. Um, a form takes hold as multiple things just appear.
Just turn and like look at Khan.
Cool. And this is going to move us back to Yodi Yote! Are you alive? Be alive, Yodi Yote. All right. You note both skeletons kind of just wobbling towards you and getting stuck in the goo. Their feet and bodies not strong enough to really muster up much saving throw as they just kind of sit there. You know that they can still hit you as they kind of go to wave swords at you. You're easily just kind of moving and scurrying out of the way. You note the skeletons are, well, fairly basic.
I think Yota's also blind as well too.
I'm sorry.
I think Yota's also can't see as well too, dark vision wise.
What do you mean?
You say he can't see.
No, vision's fine. It's black. Oh, refresh, I guess. You're certainly on the screen. You're right here. I was zoomed in on darkness. Haha, yeah, that'll do it.
Hello?
Hey,
Oh, I was, um,
I'm
okay.
gonna crawl up. Yeah, I'm gonna crawl up a valley. One of the skeletons basically incapacitated the way I did the first one by the end. Yeah, that's you're rolling. You're rolling your same thing you did before with the demon thing thingy.
Oh, would it be advantage because they're stuck, I guess, or no?
I mean, no, you could just roll damage. You hit because they can't
Okay.
do anything to stop you. So as you bite and grasp at the one, you just see his neck just shatter as his skull just kind of falls to the ground. You just kind of land where you started.
Would I be able to use my extra attack on the other one?
If you ran over to him, you sure can.
Yeah, then I'll just do the same thing to him.
You also just kind of shatter him. You get 50 experience points. Don't spend it all in one go. And with that, you note the substance on the ground no longer needed subsides as you just begin to look around some more. You note the area seems to be giving no signs of any new information. It just seems like some sort of crypt that smells disgusting. Go ahead and make a Constitution save for me as you inhale deeply.
Are you muted again?
No, I'm just sitting here reading. Uh, you crawl your way around, not feeling too sick, but becoming dizzy. You have the rest of your movement.
I'll kind of head towards like this room. Is there anything of note in here, I guess? Or is it kind of the same as the last one?
As you kind of creep your way in, you note, as the last one did, the room just kind of lights up, but only the area near you. This one's a bit more strange. You note that the walls seem to have kind of a smaller annexed setting. Um, as you kind of look around, you note that the middle column is taller. You could see just kind of etching marks on the side of it as if somebody carved things into it. Um, this is a bit different than what you saw in the other area.
Um, I guess looking at the etchings, do they say anything or is it just pictures?
I'm sorry. They don't seem to say anything at all. There's just kind of shapes and whatnot. You're not really on the area where you can see much more than where it starts. Um, it just looks like strange carvings. You can't really tell what they are.
Is it because I'm not able to like read or like understand what it's saying, or is it like I just like I can't see it?
You can't see it fully.
So if I got closer, would I be able to see it better or no?
I imagine yes, because it's nowhere near you.
Oh, then I guess I'll kind of get closer and crawl up the wall to kind of see it.
Okay. So crawling up the wall, you note the pattern seems to go around. What you look at as you kind of turn your head is you see the leather, what looks to be common written as an N. Other etchings go past it towards the west.
Then I'll kind of continue on the wall to kind of get the rest of the wording.
As you note, standing on the side, you can see something over old ruins. Just was carved in. It looks almost as if somebody dragged their finger through the obsidian, but you can see a C, an A, an M, a D, an E, and an N carved fairly carefully. Underneath it, you just see kind of just a rolled up old note, just a piece of paper.
Did that spell Camden or?
That did indeed.
Okay. I'll kind of pull out the note with, I don't know, my teeth or something.
As you pick up the note, you notice just kind of strange symbols written on it. Um, as you kind of glance over it and kind of poke at it, as you can't really pick things up, you don't have hands. Um, Rolling it out, it just seems to be something written. It just says "all saying," literally just those two words, and then the rest of it is burnt and shredded.
Um, there's no other papers or anything, just that one.
It's just that just curled up right underneath that. There's nothing else.
Okay, I'll kind of continue crawling around the wall and trying to see if there's anything else. Is there?
You don't know anything else, no.
I'll kind of, I guess, crawl back down and I'll exit back out the room.
Okay. And thus that most likely ends your turn. Lingering about the dead, inhaling noxious fumes. Boogity boogity, bro. Which leads us back to a blast from the past, ladies and gentlemen. A blizzy from the hizzy. Our dear, dear Tilgrim. Sitting alone on a corner, just kind of peeking in. You note the old gnome gentleman from earlier in a robe, kind of fixing his glasses and just flinging his hand out. You can see a staff just kind of pop into existence as he grabs it and slams it down as he slowly walks almost tripodedly towards the steps. With that, you note Kesimir just kind of running to catch up to you. Oh, uh, I don't like the way this thing beats. Uh, where to next? He kind of shakes his head and points up. I'll need to go up there to that dining area, most likely. But, come to think of it, I'm not really in a rush, as he kind of looks around. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't think I can handle that creature alone.
Uh, are you referring the golem, right?
He just kind of shakes his head. That was no golem. That was a demon. She, when I was coming down to see you, something happened. Uh, the temple shifted, and before I knew it, I was face to face with a creature. She looked at me, Said she needed to take my soul to be stronger, to attain more power. And before I could say a word, she was holding it, my heart in her hand. She took a bite, and I blacked out. But if I know, if I know correctly, there's something in the temple that can cause that. So I imagine my heart is still there, albeit the puncture wounds.
Then, okay, so we need to go there. Well,
He just shakes his head. Uh, I
well,
would suggest we get everyone together before venturing north.
all right, then that's fair. That's probably on the smart thing to do.
He nods. I, I'm not a fan of running into harm's
Danger.
way when he just kind of nods at you.
All right, then I guess for now we'll just have to head back then, most likely. Oh. With that, I'm going to man, I'm going to look. Yeah, Casimir said he was heading towards the north, right? The room to the north. Just so I'm clear. Okay, then I am going to uh
Wait, no, Casimir said he can't go to the room to the north without the rest of the party.
okay, so he wants okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Okay, then uh looking towards the stairs one last time. I'm going to turn back a bit and kind of glance at the skulls, but just move forward. As I head towards this. Actually, first I'm going to look out this. Are these slits too high?
They're 5 feet off the ground, so for you, you can look out of them, but you couldn't stand up next to them and look out. From where you're standing now, you can see out faintly, or well enough.
Okay, so I can't look towards the floor below me.
No.
Then I will head towards the door, back to where I last saw the party, basically heading in their direction. I'm going to assume that Casimir is following me as well, since he wants to regroup. Uh, oh man. Remembering that well, Whitehaven was in this room and has turned hostile for some reason that I'm unaware of. I'm going to, I guess, uh, if I can't peek into the room, then slowly open the door and see if anyone's in there. Well,
Um,
there we go.
Opening the door, you note that the room is empty and quiet. As you kind of peer around the room, in the corner of your eye, you note a figure just kind of leaning over in the western southern corner, or southwestern corner rather.
Southwest. I guess entering the room, I kind of look at him confused. Does he see me at this point, or is he focused on something else?
He's just kind of hunched over, laying there. You could just hear a coughing sound.
Oh, okay, like he's okay. At that, I'll head over. Though as I approach within 5, what is that? 5 feet, 10 feet. I kind of say, stopping. Uh, are you? I never got your name, but are you okay? Hello? Kind of just looking him over a bit.
You know, Casimir just kind of following you as
Do you
you
know who
see
this is?
the mage just kind of sitting there looking over at you. Well, Lady Whitehaven's gone, so there's that.
Hmm.
On the downside, I think I broke a few ribs.
But you live, right?
Sure. Don't mind me. Uh, who? He looks over towards Casimir and then back. Hmm, I see. Well,
You see, kind
he
of
just
just.
kind of shakes his head and he just kind of waves you over as Casimir approaches.
I see. Okay. Just kind of jumping, following Casimir. I kind of just approach a bit. Interest peaked. Uh,
You note the mage kind of lifting his hand as a symbol just kind of appears. Casimir nods. Ah, then you know what I'm doing. You could see the mage nod. Indeed, I do, friend. Uh, best not let Rahadin find out. But I suppose it's time. And with that, the rune kind of stabs into his hand and also yours.
what?
You can kind of feel a burning sensation hit you.
Ah!
Not enough to do too much damage, but it certainly is there. You kind of whip your hand as you note Casimir just kind of smiling a bit. Ah,
Ah!
settle down. Uh, we can now make deals with the devil. Come, let's find the others. Uh, I'll leave the rest to you, Sidian. With that, you see the mage just kind of nod. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. And Casimir just kind of runs towards the door.
That is okay. I'll just. I guess I'll be seeing you, Sidion, right?
He kind of nods. I sure hope not. Now, make sure that old fool doesn't get himself killed, would you?
I'll try. And I'll just walk on pen towards Casimir. As I do so, I'm kind of just gonna look at the roll he did to my hand. Do I recognize the symbol at all? Do I?
It just seems to be a glowing runic symbol that's just kind of glaring a bit of a violet color that's literally burned into your hand.
Oh, it's glowing too. Okay, is it?
Yeah, underneath where like the skin is just freshest as it just seems to be bubbling with just a violet hue,
Okay,
almost a glow. Both of you have the same symbol.
on my palm, right?
No, it's on the front of your hand.
Okay, and it doesn't hurt. Just,
Um, it doesn't hurt anymore. No, it smells weird though, since it burned through your flesh.
I guess, as I approach Casimir and kind of just like inspect, and I kind of look towards him. What is this exactly?
He shakes his head. Master Sidian has given us access to the temple, to the vessels, the old ones. You can communicate with them by touching their husk. Inside, he kind of points to his head. In here, each of the gods knows their role, but if you can communicate with them, then that means you've reached a mutual respect with them. Being able to speak to them directly means being able to bargain with them. And they all want to make a bargain because they all need your soul to survive, and they're all very hungry. Hmm. The amber, he kind of looks around and points, it keeps them satiated, but they long to be free, to control this dimension, this place. He just kind of waves his hand off. But don't worry too much about that. It'll make you sick, the things here. Instead, focus on the family and what needs to be done.
Right. Well, then I guess it's only head forward. As I look forward, I kind of just stop a bit. What exactly do I see?
Which direction are you looking?
Directly in front of me, so forward, right there. Is that like a
I don't know. Directly in front of us is where?
right here?
I don't see where you're pointing, big guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me right there. This will work. Boom. There's a
Um,
not, but
you know, looking down the hall, an amber golem just kind of patrolling, walking back towards the eastern annex.
okay. There's another golem, and knowing our luck, that's probably where everyone is. Okay. I am going to, I guess, with Chasm. Uh, Thinking back, when we were in the room with Whitehaven and all those skeletons. Uh, was the golem? Did the golem look as though it was fighting us, or was it on our side? Because I wasn't really there to know who's fighting who exactly.
Then you have no idea.
Ah, okay, fair. Then, seeing that, I am going to, uh, where is I'm going to walk forward. Uh, okay, I'm going to walk forward, a bit quietly, cautiously seeing that, well, there's a golem, uh, out now, walking, patrolling. Uh, Night Jeremiah. Uh, I guess I'll reach halfway and then in my turn. Well, I'll in my turn here. There. Right now, the golem is heading deeper into the west wing, right? No, east wing.
The golem is heading to the west wing currently.
Oh, west wing.
I'm sorry, east wing. Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so
Casimir's catching up.
uh, as I wait there, I'm going to uh just with the idea of just to continue on, but quietly. So, I guess I'm asking. Can I roll a? Can I attempt to roll a stealth check, or would
You
I?
don't need to roll a stealth check unless something's looking at you.
Okay, gotcha. Then, man, I want to fight this thing. Okay. I'm going to attempt to summon my familiar Thaumiel in a wave of smoke coming from my cloak. Does anything stop that, or does it just go on through?
And you're moving it where?
Thaumiel?
Oh, so summoning Thaumiel goes through as he just kind of appears out, just slightly cawing as he just sits on the. I'm gonna put him on the railing.
Okay. Good, Thaumiel. Uh, I'll have him look ahead a bit, see what we're getting ourselves into. At that, I'll send Thamiel right on the slits of the uh, man. What do you call it? The slits of the east hallway. So right here, where the small windows is essentially looking in.
Arrow slits?
Arrow slits. There we go. That yeah. So as I guess Thamiel flies towards the arrow slits, I am going to I'm going to close my eyes a bit and then just focus onto what Thamiel is seeing. For the moment, I can only essentially move through Thamiel. So uh, as I fly into the direction of the arrow slits, oh, okay. Ah no, there's these skulls here. Okay, seeing that, I am going to remembering what happened before.
Yeah, wait a minute. I forgot about that. Go ahead and make a deck save through Thamiel.
Alrighty, dex save. Oh no, he's dead already.
He actually makes it as the fireball blasts out. He manages to fly up, only taking half the damage. And the downside, he only has 2 health, so he just gets kind of incinerated as a wild ball of fire explodes. The rest of you can see that from the floor as you kind of all look towards the southeast as a massive ball of fire just kind of explodes in front of you, lighting up the entire room. Most of you now seeing Kester laying in the corner. You see a flicker of shadow as well, kind of darting through the light for a split second before it fades. It seemed like it was coming towards you. With that, gonna end your turn there, and then I'm gonna wrap session.
All right.
With nah, I think we'll end here, and then we start on Lucian's turn next session.
Can I ask a pretty question?
Can you ask?
Yeah. Don't mind the background. Yeah, I just wanted to ask a real question. Like, just say something, see what everybody else thinks. So the mirror, right? When I looked under it, it showed me my reflection running or waving, screaming, and then shadows eastward, whatever, right? And then upon looking eastward, shadows appear, right? So here's my hypothesis. It's a magical mirror, right? What if, right? What if we break the mirror, the shadows disappear?
What a guy.
To be honest, I thought Kessel trapped in the mirror world, but never mind.
Something makes me think that breaking the mirror would cause something a little
Bad to
bit.
happen.
Yeah.
Because there's also the phrase, break a mirror, get 70.
No, not even just with that. It's the fact that like this mirror is magic, right? So whoever put it here purposely made sure that this was its effect, unless like I'm misreading this and that's a god trapped in that mirror for some reason. But if someone made that mirror and wanted it there to basically kill off anyone who tried to get further, something tells me that breaking it will not be easy, and it will most likely cause a disastrous effect.
All right. So here's my second option or idea. So
my part.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought the main reason I thought the shadows appeared because you yelled out loud.
I thought that too, but then I was like, nah.
I mean, that's definitely not off the table.
Okay, so what exactly did I miss on that day I wasn't here?
Wait, what did you say, Mr.
I said you guys are like, how do you like? I don't understand how you misinterpret so much, man. Like, how do you not know what happened after it happened?
I guess in my instance, not metagame. I don't know.
Like Like I don't know. Maybe people are
It's not.
fuzzy
It's not
because it happened
metagaming
earlier.
to pay attention though. That doesn't make sense.
Like,
Like, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to remember what happened accurately. That's metagaming. Okay.
No. Like, I think something happens to someone else. How would you know? From is it how you say it's a PC versus player thing? I presume.
To
No, but like
talk with
you
other
would,
people
but you
about
as a
what happened in
player,
the session
Yeah,
outside of the
you
session.
as a
I'm just
player
talking
would
about
know
knowing
that.
what's going on,
We're
man.
not
Like,
talking about like the characters. We're just
Oh,
yeah,
talking this out between
okay,
us.
okay.
I'm just talking about how you don't know what's happening during the campaign while it's happening.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure those shadows appeared after he yelled.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
they
the
did.
shadows appeared after he yelled. I'm pretty sure there was like a narration about the sound and how
Yeah,
they
I
appeared
The
before
way it
it.
rang, the way
It
it rang
shook the
through the temple
room.
and all that
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
That
yeah, but
sure that
it
was all said.
definitely
yeah, but
came from
there
the
was.
shout.
It
when I
certainly was said.
when I said no, I was referring to like that being the sole cause of the shadows appearing. Like I thought that could be like the sole reason the shadows appeared. Like I felt they would appear regardless because of the whole mirror thing.
What?
No, it's definitely because of the
Nah, I
shouting.
No.
feel like there was a lot of narration after the shouting, so I just
Yeah, I know
figured
that's like that's how.
that's why it happened.
All right, but my second idea generally, right? So the whole I'm gonna say this wrong. Passivity. Yeah, the whole passivity thing, right? What if we do? What if? Yeah, what if we do nothing, right?
We die.
Think about it.
You know
No,
that
no.
Camden is the one who said the passivity thing, right?
When he was a lich and trying to kill us. Camden is the one that said that, right? Like,
Yeah,
because
Just
he's Camden.
also
hear me out.
we know.
Wait, I don't.
I call the whole hands with
Oh.
tongues is actually similar with the lich before. So
Yeah, because it's Camden.
The lich
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
Camden. Yeah, that's.
yeah. So we've all put it together.
Yes,
Like,
yes, I know, yes.
like, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
Here in the shadows, right? What are they doing right now?
Trying to kill you.
Yeah, outside of the big obvious, but what is like another thing you can interpret it as?
Protecting something.
They're stopping us. Exactly. Those are there to protect something, meaning that they're probably trying to scare us off from going somewhere.
Or trying to
Meaning
kill you.
Yeah, both. But I'm meaning that if we do nothing or probably don't interact with the shadows, they could just go away. Probably.
Or maybe they'll just try to kill
Or
you so that you never do that thing again.
I
they
thought
could
Iron
be spirits of the dead that are just people who have died in the temple and they've been aroused by a loud sound.
Yeah, that too. But that's just another thing I thought of. Maybe it's just a way to stop us from finding
Yeah, I'm gonna
something.
assume that it's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
I highly disagree with the thought that if we turn around and ignore them, they're gonna ignore us.
No, not like just like
I don't, man, not at all.
like on combat wise, like you fight them all.
No,
Somehow.
no, go ahead and kill him.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I feel like
I
just
think you should
ignoring
kill
them
him.
isn't an option, like at all, like in any way.
Yeah, I think that passivity is going to get you killed. You're welcome to be passive. Believe me, you can 100% be passive. Don't let us dampen your experience, all right?
I just hard disagree with the thought that if we leave them alone, they're gonna leave us alone.
Yeah, that sounds kind of whack. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
How are we gonna get Kester?
Where is Kester?
He's chilling.
He's knocked out. Laying in a pile of black ooze. I think ooze.
Oops, you really said knocked
You want
out.
to tag where that is, like on the map?
How did you get yourself into that situation anyway?
Well, you see, I walked under a mirror and died instantaneously.
Yeah, he didn't know anything about the mirror prior, so he just kind of walked into it.
Into the mirror first.
No,
Huh?
He didn't know.
He didn't know that the mirror would cause a shadow version of himself to appear.
Yeah.
Like he had no context
I
for it.
mirror like 2 hours ago, boss. Like way before y'all even made it down here.
He had no context at all. Like we were all upstairs while he was down here. He dealt with the three sisters, and then
Dealt with, I don't know. They kind of dealt with me.
I mean, when I say dealt with, I mean like you got past. All right, I'm not saying you beat him because let's be honest, they ran you fade with extra prejudice. But
I
like,
don't know about that one, but like you're fine.
I don't know. They kind of robbed your shit, anyways. But
yeah,
like,
they robbed me.
but anyways, moving on. But like, he didn't have any context for the mirror at all. He just ran into it.
Well, sometimes that's just the way it happens. I'm pretty sure if I didn't get crit, my prospects would be a lot higher. But
You would
well,
definitely have
that's
a
just the
higher
way it
chance of
is.
being alive, but
back.
you'd be running.
Yeah, well, sometimes that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. And I'm pretty sure that black ooze is my deoxidized blood, so you don't really have to speculate about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really much speculation going on there. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just my blood.
It's either that or the shadow that fucked him up. It's one of
Yeah,
those two.
perhaps, maybe,
I
but
don't
I'm
think
pretty
that.
sure it just dipped out.
Yeah, I don't, it's not worth anything of speculation. It's just like, hey, the shadow fucked him up. Now these things are in our way, so we kind of.
Yeah. When I saw your boy Khan over there say something foul's leaking out of him, yeah, that's called blood. I don't know if you know anything about that.
I don't know if they have it, in like wherever you come from, apparently where people are half dead, but that's called blood.
Yeah, it's actually called blood. It's like, oh boy, he hasn't seen blood before. Ooh boy. Oh, God. Well, sometimes, man, that's just how it is. And well, hopefully I'm not dead because like that whole soul rendering and my soul getting torn in half didn't sound particularly good for rolling these death saves,
Yeah, it didn't sound good for your multiple times of coming back either.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I die a lot these days.
Yeah.
How far is cuts like map wise? Like 60 feet, 90 feet? I can't see.
Yeah, nobody can see the map because it's big. It's a big map.
That's why we're just trying to ask you to like tag it.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm right here.
Okay, so you're a good distance.
Oh,
yeah,
damn,
pretty far. Pretty
yeah.
far. Oh, yeah, beware the witches, bro. Those guys are gonna fuck you up. So then again, it doesn't matter at this point.
I mean, it doesn't really.
Oh, he deaf. Oh, damn, he deaf. Oh, yeah. Who
Yeah.
has fireball?
I'm probably gonna. You know what? Maybe I'll stick with you guys. I was about to say I'm just gonna go north and drop off Ruby and come back, but yeah. Just call it a sixth sense that makes me think. You know what? Maybe I should help you guys out with this one. Considering the fact I'm the only one that can block out the mirror on this side, unless someone else is gonna pull up with some magic. No? Yeah. Okay. So I'll just I'll stay here. And no, wind wall does not block the mirror.
A word, really?
I'm just saying, because those sound like you were about to say something.
Just make the wind thick.
No, I'm dead.
Nah, don't really make the wind thick. It's still fucking wind. Come on, Zion.
Make the wind like dummy thick, bro. Like, yo, it's literally that easy.
Just make it thick.
Nah, Zion, come on now.
I mean, just thick wind, thick wind.
Just thick wind, bro. Like, how's it gonna get through? It's thick wind.
It's fine. It's just thick wind. Okay, that's it.
Like, come on, man. Like, it's literally just that easy, Joe. Just make the wind thicker. Like, come on, man. You can block anything with thick wind.
Thick wind.
I've seen one guy, like, knock another guy unconscious with some thick wind, bro. Like, oh, that's what you gotta do. It's thick wind. It could block anything.
I'm a definite as I edge stream, but then I'm probably gonna dip. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Yes, sir. Later.
Later.
Alright, so on the note of thick wind, let's go send out a raid. Send out a raid to the Zool RGB. Right now he's streaming W2K19, his wrestling fed, NWOW. We're gonna go over, give him some love, and also while we were having this whole little conversation in the last part of the session, I saw a hell of a match between Danny Weaver and Miss Ewing. Shit was crazy, and goddamn. So I'll send you guys over there. So if there's any more banger of matches, you'll see them. Because I was lurking that whole time. I was focusing on the session, but I looked over to my right and I saw like a 5-star match going on. So, like, I'm just gonna send you guys over there without saying much more. Tonight I will be on Mistress's stream. Mistress Millionaire. I'll give her a quick shout out. Did I? Yep. Yeah, it'll show up right
He's
there.
like right there. He's right in front of you. He just stomped on you.
I'll probably be over
is
there
currently
with
stomping
her,
on you.
Gun, and Batcow as we are playing
do
Gen
not see
Zero
this.
tonight, and we are going to shoot lots of robots.
Yo.
Most likely scream
have
at
to clip this,
explosives
this is
and
hilarious.
just be
He's
idiots.
literally playing footsie
Well,
with
me
you.
and Batcow and Gun are going to be
stop.
idiots. Mistress is
Stop.
always kind of there, just kind of watching us from a distance while she's looting and just shaking her head at us being idiots. But thank you all for watching oh so very much. It does mean a lot that you gave some of your time. For those who showed up live, hello, thank you. For those who are watching the VOD, hi, thank you for watching this far, despite the stupidity and everything that's going on in these sessions. And I will see each and one of you beautiful people Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more D&D. Thank you all once again.